Akame got killed, episode 13. I like this episode a lot though, man, because like I said, I read the manga, y'all know that, but this episode, especially in the premise of the manga, was one of those oh my god sort of moments, you know what I'm saying, because of the whole reunion thing with Tatsumi and SDF 1, but 2, it kind of set up for us to get introduced to this character who I fucking hate with every fiber of my being. I'm not even going to say his name yet because he hasn't been revealed, but it's the guy who has the hood on, who was looking when on when the Jaegers, well, it was technically Siryu, was fighting against those danger beasts. He's the one who just like, I'm gonna let you guys have fun with my toys and all that type of stuff. That guy, fucking hate that guy with all my being. You know what I'm saying? He's a shitty character. No, he's a shitty person. Great character, but he's a shitty person in the premise of the manga, and I fucking hate him because of that. He is the worst sort of guy ever, and yeah, fuck him. But this episode was cool though, man. This episode sort of highlighted that even though, again, it's trying to make the point that even though the Jaegers are considered bad guys, again, due to the premise of the show, they are the antagonists, you know what I'm saying, but they aren't inherently evil for the most part. Especially Wave and Bowles. You can kind of see that between those two. Like, they aren't inherently evil per se. You know, Seiryuu, she kind of is. She's just kind of a fucked up individual for the most part. Stylish was a fucked up individual. Run. I'm gonna leave that open ended for you guys. And Kurome, you know what I'm saying? She's kind of a sadistic sort of character. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's trying to highlight the whole thing with that they're a close knit sort of people, just the same way Night Raid is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Night Raid is the force who is representative of the Revolutionary Army and who's going to take out the capital, and the Jaegers represent the capital who are going to take out the Revolutionary Army. So, you know what I'm saying? They are the foil of each other, the antithesis of the other one. They setting that up, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to see, you know, it's good to see that they care about the teammates and all that type of stuff, you know. I also like seeing Susanoo and Tatsumi train with one another. That was cool as shit to see, you know. Sue pointing out some things to Tatsumi about trying to find your enemy's weakness, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just try to strictly overpower them because you have one of the powerful suit. You have to try and find the weakness to exploit that so that you'll be able to end the battle swiftly. I'm just like, yeah, that makes more sense, you know. And the agenda sends them out on a scouting mission to look for those new danger beasts, which are, for the most part, composed of, sorry about this, composed of human bodies and shit, for the most part. You know, they're former humans. The composition is exactly the same, and they're sent out to scout to look for these danger beasts. There was a funny moment within the anime when Tatsumi's giving a speech because Chelsea just kind of like, let the Jaegers handle this danger beast shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them handle that. You guys going out here doing this kind of reckless. You really are naive. Let them handle this. And Tatsumi retorts something by, you know, being somewhat cool, but then his fly was down, so it just took the coolness away from that fucking moment, like, right away. But Lubbock and Tatsumi are paired together, and then Lubbock, you know, goes into his backstory a little bit. He was the fourth son of a wealthy merchant, and he could have anything that he ever fucking wanted. He was a real talented dude, man, but he was just bored, as most talented people who aren't doing what they're supposed to do are. They're usually bored. And the agenda was stationed at the capital at that point, and man, I'm telling you, I am telling you, the agenda was hot as fuck back then. I don't know if it's because of the, you know, the stress of war or whatever, but yeah, she looks a lot more masculine now due to the eye patch and that big ass metal arm and shit. But then, like, when they showed that shot, you know, I've seen that in the manga, you know what I'm saying, but that shot of her, I was just like, damn. Alright, the agenda, okay. And Lubbock says it would love it for a sight, man. And he joined the Imperial Army to, you know, to be close to her, to work his way up so that he can fight side by side with her. And that's the whole reason why he's a part of Night Raid. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if he exactly feels what they all feel. You know what I'm saying? That something needs to change within the capital because it's rotten and all that shit. He might. You know what I'm saying? He might feel how they feel. You know what I'm saying? But right now it's just love. If you know, he got so much love for her that he's gonna follow her to the ends of the earth. And Tatsumi's like, well, stop looking at other bitches, then. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take baths and shit, and you might be rewarded in your efforts. But right now you've been a douche fuck, so you're not gonna be rewarded. And it's a little argument between them. And then that's when Tatsumi goes to the top of this mountain or whatever to look for those danger beasts, and he doesn't find them. And then Esdeath is actually just flying above on a dragon. She sees a shadow on the ground. She jumps down there to go fuck with it, and it's Tatsumi. And it was so funny because like her voice actress, her voice actress is funny because it goes from this, and then I have to this real deep sort of, you know, evil tone in the voice, and as soon as she sees Tatsumi or she thinks about him, it just goes girly. Like this is funny as shit to me actually. Like when I was listening to her, like I was like, yeah, she's doing a good job on that shit. You know, she was just like a shadow. Unfortunate for him because I was in a bad mood anyway. And then she jumps down and she's just like, you'll be my opponent. Tatsumi? Like it just goes like so high, and that shit made me laugh. And then those danger beasts showed up, and then Tatsumi was going to use the opportunity to run away, but as that swiftly fucking kills them all except for one who's like struggling, trying to hold on to life, and she buries her fucking heel into its head, and she's looking at Tatsumi the whole time. That's like, it's not a dream, Tatsumi. I was counting down the days until we were reunited. And he's like, fuck, I wish it was a dream. And could you please kill that shit instead of fucking letting it suffer like this? And that's how the episode ends. So next episode I'm going to be really excited to see though, man, because that character is going to show up again. And a lot of stuff's going to happen that I want to see animated because, you know, it's cool to see that shit. I'm actually shocked at the level of speed in which the fucking anime is catching up to the manga. That's what pisses me off, man. Like when people watch the anime only, I get annoyed because I've spent like 2 or 3 years of my life reading this shit, and then you can just watch it in like one fucking weekend. That's annoying as shit to me, man. But let me know what you guys thought about this shit though, man. I know it came out like 2 days ago or something like that. I'm just now reviewing it. I've been trying to do all this editing type of stuff for a friend of mine, so that shit taking up a lot of my time. Especially when he doing this shit with these video games and all that type of stuff though, man. But let me know what you thought about this shit though, man. Vash Stampede.